Okay, so it's the 31st of March today. I picked this up yesterday. Um, this is American Beetlejuice Fanta. So, yeah, I don't know. Now, the difference between the US one and the UK one, well, several differences. Number one, the UK one only came in a non-sugar variety, whereas the US one only comes in a sugar variety. At least I think so. Because there's no mention of it having zero sugar. And obviously also, this will contain corn syrup, whereas the UK one, we don't. But yeah, I'm going to see what it tastes like. This was only 99p, actually, because basically stores have been trying to get rid of these. I know Asda actually had the 2 litre bottles of Beetlejuice Fanta for 62p. So, yeah, but this was 99p from like an American sweet shop. I spilt it on myself. That tastes nothing like the UK one. That tastes like the UK one. Has a weird taste, that. Has a really odd taste. The UK one had a slight apple. It tasted like the UK one, like watered down Tango or like own brand apple flavoured fizzy drinks. This does not taste like that. This I don't know how to describe it. It's weird. It has a really weird aftertaste, which is not the nicest thing. It's almost got like a cinnamon type taste, actually, I think. I think that's it, actually. I think it's like an apple cinnamon type flavour. Let's see, ingredients. Corn syrup, yellow 5, blue 1, caffeine free. Don't know, but it's definitely got a cinnamony type taste. Anyway, some other stuff. I bought another one of these auxiliary extension cables, and the reason I did is because the other day my extension cable and that, which I haven't had for that long, to be honest. I've only had a few months. Some reason pardon me, I can't remember whether it was the left or right audio channel, wasn't coming through as much as the left hand or right hand audio channel. Yeah, it was a bit weird. I don't know. I did find though, if you plugged it in like halfway in, or about 3/4 of the way in, it would be fine. So it was a bit weird. I did give it a bit of a clean out, and it was still the same. Although the day after, which was also the day after I ordered this extension cable, which I think was £2.85 for. I don't know if can't remember whether this is a 3 metre or a 5 metre cable. It's one of the two. But it's now working fine, so keep this one as a spare. And this should be my replacement from Rare Waves. My replacement vinyl record. Disappointing that, cause literally again when I got handed this in the post today, again they use it as a tray to carry other people's stuff. Which, considering how fragile this box is, like this is very fragile card, and I could hear it sliding around in there. This one looks like it's actually arrived perfectly fine, which is a miracle. At least on first glance. Yeah. But as I say, can't complain with that. Like Rare Waves, put that to one side. Rare Waves, you know, although they don't have the best packaging for things, their customer service is absolutely excellent. No complaints about their customer service whatsoever, because they just replaced it. I'm going to have another sip of this actually, I'm thirsty. Even though this will be dehydrating me more. That is definitely a cinnamony type flavour. It's weird as well. It's just, But yeah, it's interesting that the US one has such a different taste from the UK one. Obviously, I don't have a UK one currently to compare, but I remember exactly what it tasted like. I do remember no one else in my family liked the taste of it. So, because we initially got like a 2 litre bottle to, share, and basically everyone had a little sip of it, a little swig, and no one else really liked it. I mean, I didn't love it either. It was all right. I didn't end up getting more of them, mainly because, again, they just didn't sell very well, and that over here, and obviously at the US stores they didn't either, because at this American candy place that I went to, they had like regular American Fanta flavours like strawberry, orange, etc. But those were, I think they were either £2.50 or £3 each, which was a little bit expensive at that one, but this was on a clearance bit for 99p, so yeah. I did buy a second one of these cans to keep sealed, just because it was a promotional thing for a film, and I've also got a sealed UK can as well as the Beetlejuice cup and that as well. So, but yeah, both very odd. Also, I only noticed this last night, but these Psycho 4K Blu-rays use Blu-ray cases. Yeah, I was actually worried for a second when I was looking at them. I thought, oh, they haven't. It's not a factory error, is it, where they've given us the Blu-rays? And no, it is the 4K discs. But yeah, interestingly, they're in Blu-ray like standard Blu-ray cases. Obviously, they're black ones, but yeah, I don't know if that's basically a factory error on that, or whether other people's are like that. I don't know, but yeah, I just thought bit of a weird thing there. I just thought it was worth can't speak to it pointing out, but yeah, there we go, people. All right, it's still the 31st of March. There we go. I also got this yesterday at a place in York, and this is presumably Chinese, possibly Japanese, Fanta. I think it's Chinese, and this, I've no idea what flavour it is. I'm assuming it's apple flavoured. Interesting seal, eh? Probably specifically red apple. Let's taste it. That's quite nice, actually. Yeah, that does taste like a bit like Red Delicious apples. It doesn't have that. This doesn't have that artificial type taste that the American ones do. I notice American Fanta has a very artificial flavour. It may be nice, but it is definitely artificial. This tastes more natural. I don't know how much more natural it is. because again, everything is in Chinese. This can cost £3, and although it doesn't say it, it is a 500ml can or thereabouts. It was about the same size as a Monk's Get energy drink. So yeah, but yeah, it's quite nice actually. My sister, who also got one of those, said it tasted like Tango, and it doesn't. It doesn't taste like Tango apple, and that it does have a different taste to that, and it is quite a nice taste actually. That one, the flavour, you know, doesn't hit you as hard, and that, but it doesn't taste watery either. It's quite nice actually. That one, so yeah, recommend it. Okay, so today is the 2nd of April. First we got a parcel from Vinted, which, where the hell's my knife? There it is. Well, it's being wrapped in newspaper. And inside a little wrapped bag, inside another bag, so it is a Puss in Boots or Baby Puss McDonald's toy. Is the focus working? Yeah. There's a button on the back which makes his eyes go big. Yeah, now, the thing is, this only cost £1.38, but the postage cost £3. Yeah. The postage was more than double the price of the item itself. I do like it. Yeah. I noticed that screw's almost on his bumhole. Anyway. And the stuff I can put in the recycling. I believe this is from Music Magpie. Yeah, they're now using... They've improved the packaging actually. This is better than the plastic bag they were sending things in before, because it's literally just like a plastic bag. Now, I already own this Doctor Who Blu-ray somewhere. I've no idea where it is though. It's somewhere in storage basically. And so I rebought this on a 2 for £5 deal. But the reason I have this is because this release is the only way you can get Doctor Who at the Proms 2010. I don't know why. I really don't know why, because if you have the Doctor Who Series 6 box set, which I do also have, it is basically just A Christmas Carol and Doctor Who Confidential on the disc, but doesn't include, for some reason, the Doctor Who at the Proms, which I think is probably just an oversight, but an oversight that has not been, you know, fixed until this day. Anyway, another copy of Snow White, this time the Diamond Edition. And the reason is because, why, what idiot has done this? What idiot has put the... Seriously, I noticed CEX does this quite a bit as well. They put the discs in upside down. Why? They're meant to go this way around, so they're not touching the surface. This is just stupid, because I think this disc has gotten a bit scratched on its way, actually. Because some idiot doesn't know. At least that's the DVD, that one. But yeah, Some idiot does not know what way round to put the bloody discs. Oh. Yeah, I'm still here. Also, that is broken. Which I will contact Music Magpie about, but yeah, that is broken off. The disc tray, I've noticed. I think it must have always been broken because, yeah. I will contact Music Magpie about that. But anyway, the reason I got the Diamond Edition is not for that disc, but for this disc, the bonus material. Which, yeah, for some reason on the 4K release, you know, the release you think the latest and greatest, you know, you think would have everything. Nope. So yeah, basically now there are, I think, one or possibly two special features on the Signature Edition that are not included on this. Like still, you know, that's much more expensive for me because I'd have to import that from the US, whereas this was on a 2 for $5 deal. So yeah. Actually, sound. Video, but yeah, that's why I bought this. Also, interestingly, the UK one, Cinderella Centre, the disguised evil queen as the witch, is there. On the US one, they're the other way around, which is interesting. I don't know which one I prefer. I think this one looks slightly better just because I think the evil queen looks a bit better. This originally would have came with a slipcover. It would have been nice if they were the other way around on the slipcover and then you undid it. But anyway, there you go. So yeah, that was 245. But I will be contacting Music Magpie about that because yeah, bloody idiots there. So, but yeah, there we go, people. There we go. Okay, it's still the 2nd of April. Went to McDonald's again. And someone said, oh, why don't you open it from the bottom? And basically, with the way this bottom section is put together, you basically can't without essentially tearing it. Because I'm pulling at that, and it does feel like it is going to break. Let's see if it actually does. I feel like that is actually going to break. Now, the thing is, underneath the lid, I think it's underneath the lid, or possibly at the bottom, is the actual number for what the Happy Meal toy is. Let's see if I can actually open it. Oh my god, that is gonna tear. Oh! Okay, I've sort of bent it a little bit. I'm going to straighten it up, so I think it is going to bend slightly. There we go. I have actually managed to open it, but that, I don't know if I'll try that again because I really had to bend that quite a bit and I don't want to break it. It is a different one, but apparently somewhere under the lid it's written, like the number. Like they've all got a unique number and it's written like underneath the lid, I think they said. I don't know, there's a picture anyway. Also, interestingly, the Happy Meal toys, at least from what I could see in the display window, which are also Minecraft movie themed, they appear to be plastic. Oh, this feels weighty. Hey! This is the one I wanted. So this is a Hamburglar as a Minecraft zombie. Yeah, from the looks on the pictures, I thought, you know, it would be something you build, but no, it's completely static. It's two separate sections there that are seemingly glued together. He doesn't move at all. Yeah, that's a bit disappointing. That he's just a solid piece of plastic that doesn't move. He does feel very solid though. This is definitely better. This is much better than the other one, and also because you know, he's not just a block with a sticker on it. This one is. This one's actually quite nice, actually, this one. Especially compared to the other one, so yeah, happy to have that. But I think it said under the lid here that it's actually written which one you get. But the thing is, if you've already opened it, then, you know, you'll know which one you've got anyway. And that's anyway. Blah 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 information there. Zombie Hamburglar. There's the nice sort of shimmery, shiny, lenticular card. Information on the other side, but yeah, he's a lot nicer. And that one I don't regret getting. Now the thing is, will I be able to put that box back together as well? That's the thing. But yeah, he is a very nice one, and he does feel more substantial as well than just a regular McDonald's toy. Just gonna take a few pictures of him. There we go. Wrap him back up in the paper. But as I said, yeah, there's no way to know with these what one you're gonna get. You might get a decent one, you might get a shit one. Like, that one is definitely the best one. I think the Zombie Hamburglar is probably the best. Probably along with Grimace now. Will this be able to fold back up? Yeah, it really doesn't want to fold back up together, that's the problem. Easily. With this, without feeling like I'm going to damage the cardboard. Because again, I want this tool to remain in... Yeah, I've bent that a bit, unfortunately. I have bent it a bit. But I guess it is possible to do, at least in the shop, so you could literally, you know, send it back and just say, oh, the weight of this or something. But, yeah. Still not as easy. But, yeah, that is technically sealed up again now, I guess. There's the other one. But it is possible to open it at the bottom, but you do have to bend the cardboard. And it is a bit bent there. Obviously, some people don't care about that, but it depends whether you want to cut the tape or bend that bit of cardboard at the bottom. So it's up to you with that. But yeah, there we go, people, there we go. Okay. Another McDonald's toy. Now, actually, I ended up changing this one twice at my McDonald's yesterday, because the first one I got was actually someone had already opened the bottom of the box. So basically, I asked to swap it, and I didn't actually check the number, but I could see, because it was already opened, that it was a one I already had. The second one I got was also a one I had, because I checked the number on that one, but this one is a different number. This is the number 2, because they all have numbers written, thankfully, there. The US ones are written under the flap. These ones aren't, thankfully. But I think I will be opening them from the bottom from now on. Just because it does bend this a bit, unfortunately. But it's easier than farting on with the tape. So this is number 2. Well, looks like, yeah. It's a birdie. And you know what? The birdie one actually looks pretty decent, actually. It looks better in person than it does on the photos. Yeah, this one is actually really nice. You see you've got a goggles there. Again, it is just a solid piece of plastic. I will say the regular Happy Meal toys, actually, are... at the moment for the Minecraft movie, which are plastic, because I've now switched back to that. There was ones in there that were almost like this type of like this is decent enough quality, and that it's not bad. Like, I will say, these are probably a step above, like slightly a step above Happy Meal toys. Though, considering they do cost more, and that it bloody should be. because basically it's a regular, you know, adult meal, except an extra pound. No, the card on this one's a little bit bent. Well, there we go, there's Birdie. So, yeah. Overall, pretty happy with that one, and at least since they have numbers and that, I know what one to get and that. So I've got 3 out of the 6. So what seemed impossible to begin with now is possible. So I've got numbers 1, 2, and 5 and that. So yeah, and thankfully they do have multiple ones at the McDonald's, so it's nice and easy to swap them out. What I will do actually, while I remember, is take a picture of the number. That way, just so I know what ones I've got and what ones I don't. So, yeah. There we go.